welcome to my vlog, Project Mustang. Today I'm going to flush the lines, fuel lines, going up to the fuel injectors, because this thing's been sitting so long and I want to make sure that there's nothing that's going to come from the tank and get in those fuel injectors. Because now, previous video you saw how I flushed the system, or got the fuel out of the tank. So now I'm going to flush it from the tank all the way up to the fuel injectors. Okay, first step, make sure you put clean fuel back in there. I've put 4 gallons of new fuel in that tank. Alright, I've set got my fuel line on the exit side of the fuel filter, and bring it into the fuel can. I've also got another plastic bottle, a clear one, so I can get an idea of what's coming out. I figure about 3/4. Probably not even gonna take that. It's gonna be right there. So I'd figure probably about a pint or so of fuel. Now, in my last video, I showed you how to override the fuel pump and make sure you got those plugs right, or it's gonna go backwards. And that's exactly what it's doing. Because if it's not going the right direction, you're going to have a whee! And if it is pumping right, now you're going to the other. Now it's going to be nice and quiet and pumping. Probably. Probably about a quart there. Okay. All right, so I just took some out. Looks pretty clear. Pretty light yellow, like regular fuel does. So it might still have a little bit of old fuel mixed with it, but that's okay. All right. Now what I did is I pulled the old fuel filter out, and I'm going to change it with the new one. All right. Now, as you can see, that's the new one. Those are your little clips. Lock that puppy in. And slide in like so, and then you got your clamp that's going to hold it in. Get the covers on here, and then you got those little lock clips like I told you about. There you go. Now, there we go. Rust everywhere. Slide it in there underneath. Okay. Kinds of rust. Slide it in like that. Get the rust off my face. Okay, so that sets that up. It sets that up now. We now have fuel capability going from the tank, going through the filter, and now it's going to be heading up front to the fuel injectors. So now I need to start to work on that thing. What I want to do is I'm going to pull the locking devices back off the. Let's see. I want. Worry about that one. Your fat fuel line is your feed. Alright. And you need your trusty little tool here, expander. I'm going to expand the spring off of that, and you can just pull your line back off. Can't believe that fuel tank would hold that much fuel. Enjoy that. All right, we go. Okay. There we go. All right. I can hear it gurgling. Okay, there we go. I'm filling. Filling up pretty quick. Okay. I'm getting that that's kind of yellow. So isolate that to another. Because I tell you, I'll do it again. Let me get it. No, as I can. Never get it. Why as I can? Because I'll tell you, I took that 2 gallons or 4 gallons, 2 gallons of fuel that I got out of here. I stuck it in my lawn tractor, and I only got about 100 yards. And then I went and got some fresh fuel and stuck it in there with it. It's about the same color there. Okay, one more time. I believe that should do it. That'll be completely Okay. And I would say that's pretty good. And now I know there's no rust in my fuel lines. I know that anything that's coming out of the tank has gone into a brand new filter. One more time. One more time. Now we're gonna hook up the fuel line to the fuel rail. Hook the tin plug back up to the fuel pump. And then we'll pressurize the fuel system. And then I can look through there and see if I got any fuel leaks. Alright. There we go. It's about as light a color as we're going to get. You see I'm hooking the fuel line back up. Slide it in there till you hear it click. Okay, click. Now take your locking device and lock that over it so now it won't pull out, and we're good. Well, I jumped too quick. You can see the sediment or rust that's actually in here. So I'm gonna pop that again. I may already have it all out now, but there you go. That tells you right there that there might have been rust in my fuel lines when I did that. I'm going to do it again because I haven't disconnected anything yet. That's kind of what you're looking for. So you don't have any sediment. I wasn't paying attention to that till I emptied it. So, but that's why you want to make sure you flush all the system, because if you don't, you're going to get that sediment in your fuel injectors and you're going to be screwed. So there we go. No sediment, no rust sediment in my fuel, and I'm happy. So there you go. I'll hook that back up again the second or third time here. Okay, it locked. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. Cap bag on there for now. All right, let me get this set up to put some pressure on it. All right, now we're gonna pressurize everything, and I'm gonna see if I have any fuel leaks, because it's been sitting so long. Yeah, ding, 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 ding. I don't know, keeping. All right. And put my keys in it. Alrighty. Oh yeah. We'll put the main back in. Okay. I'm gonna turn this on. Okay. Open the door. Oh yeah, we got power. All right, let's listen and see what happens. Fuel pump on. Fuel pump off. I can hear the pump. Okay, let's run around. See if I got some fuel leaks. Uh-oh. 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 I got one. Uh-huh. Not cool. Not cool. I'm going for the fuel. On the side of the... Not connecting the filter right? Oh, it's in the filter. Oh, shoot. It's actually the part of the line above it that goes in. Son of a gun. Well, if it isn't one thing, it's another. So I now have, at least the fuel system is flushed, but now I've got a fuel leak. And I've got a brake line leak. So, but that's what happens when it's been sitting for as long as it has. And the other thing is, it was in a pretty dry environment. It wasn't exposed to the outside, but you know, you still got humidity, and depending on what's going on. And unfortunately, this vehicle was driven up here in New York, probably 1 or 2 winters. So it's had some salt sitting on the lines, as well as, you know, the body, because unfortunately once it starts to rust, steel starts to rust, you can slow it down, but you're not going to be able to stop it. That's the only issue. You're going to have to cut it out and put a new piece in there. Just like gotta have to cut out the line, put in new lines, rubber lines, high pressure fuel lines. They've got plastic lines, you know, depending on what you want to do with your application. Anyway, thanks for joining me and dropping by. Don't forget to comment, especially if you've been in this predicament before, or, you know, of course, you're probably going to be in the predicament eventually. And don't forget to subscribe, because you'll continue to get the next video after this one, as well as other videos that I put out. So, and thanks for joining me on Project Mustang. And as always, be safe. You are working around fuel in this case, so make sure it doesn't touch your skin, because it can give you a rash, and especially you're gonna stink the whole time. So especially if you get it in your clothes, get your clothes off. Get the clothes that's touching your skin away from your skin. So anyway, and use your safety goggles. And again, if you're not comfortable doing stuff like this, pay somebody to do it. Okay, it's not worth the risk of getting hurt. So, all right, we'll catch you on the next Project Mustang.